Today I am making Yesa Cake. It is a traditional Swedish coffee cake, and these are all my ingredients. The first step is to take a half a cup of lukewarm water and add it to yeast. The next step is to scald 2 cups of milk. After the milk is scalded, let it cool till lukewarm so you don't kill the yeast. So now I'm going to stir in 2 cups of milk, 1 cup of sugar, four beaten eggs. We need salt. We have crushed cardamom, which is about a teaspoon. And 2 cups of flour. I've already added 1 teaspoon of salt, and now I'm going to mix all the ingredients together. So after mixing, this is what the batter should look like. Now you're going to add about 3 cups of flour until the dough becomes smooth and elastic, and you might want to do it sparingly, that way you're not mixing it all together at once. So after adding the additional 3 cups of flour, this is what your dough should look like, smooth and elastic. The next step is to add a half a cup of melted butter to the batter. And then you're going to mix this all together. Now you're going to add in the remaining flour, and you could do it little by little. Now you're going to turn the dough out onto a lightly floured board and cover with an inverted mixing bowl. You're going to let the dough rise for about 15 minutes. The dough has been resting for about 15 minutes, and now we're going to knead it until it's smooth and satiny. Whoops. After the dough has been kneaded, place the dough into a bowl that is lightly greased and place it in a warm spot so then the dough can rise. I'm going to let the dough rise in the oven for about an hour. The dough has risen for about an hour, and now I'm going to punch it down. And now you flip it over. And you're going to let it rise for another half an hour. Okay, so it's been a half an hour. I'm going to take it out of the bowl now and cut it into thirds. And we're going to start making the braids. So I've already made 2 braids. I'm going to cut the third piece into thirds here and make the strips. So I have my 3 braids. I'm going to let them rise again for another 20 minutes, and then afterwards we can bake them. So we've let them rise for 20 minutes in the oven, and now we're going to brush them with egg and sprinkle some sugar on top. The Yesa cakes are in the oven, and now we're going to let them bake for a half an hour. So I've taken them out of the oven, and they should be a light brown.